This is Kristen Z with breaking news from Santa Clara County. Officials have announced one confirmed case of coronavirus. Now, this will be the first confirmed case in the Bay Area.
As of last night at 5 p.m., there were a total of 273 cases of COVID-19 across our 7 jurisdictions.
Hospitals are preparing to be overwhelmed. The latest projection from Governor Newsom is that 56% of Californians will get infected in an 8-week period.
The U.S. State Department has issued a do not travel advisory to the country. Delta, American, and United Airlines are now suspending flights between the U.S. and China.
Today, we stand together to announce additional legal orders that will apply to all 7 jurisdictions. These new orders direct all individuals to shelter at their place of residence and maintain social distancing of at least 6 feet from any other person when outside their residence.
my first reaction was, how are we going to ensure that all of these kids continue their education? And then in addition, for our senior class, what will that look like with all of their events? And I think there was still hope at the beginning that we would still be able to do some sort of prom or some sort of in-person graduation or even a grad night. But then as the news kept coming out, the disappointment kind of grew and grew. We noticed first you didn't have one of these, so you need one of these.
Yeah. Thank you.
But then in addition, we got you a little something. You are one of our top achievers, actually
Yes,
one
you
of our
are.
top 4. So this is a little extra for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Sorry, and you get this. Ooh, okay. So these are vanilla, or a chocolate, or a confetti.
Okay. I'll get the vanilla.
There you
I
are.
see you're headed, is that Berkeley?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you.
for you, Naz.
Yes,
So
thank
good
you
to
very
see
much.
you.
Yeah, same here. How are you doing? How are the kids?
They're good. How are you? How's
Good,
everything
thank
going? You joining on those Zooms with
Oh,
Mike?
yes, yeah, we were just done with the classroom.
Oh, good.
I hope we're done before
Great.
Miss Olivia and the rest of the crew shows up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No worries. It's so good. You must be
Congratulations.
so proud, Naz. You really should.
Thank you.
Good for you. Great job.
Thank you.
This is a community that rallies together, and so I've been blessed to be a part of it for the last 9 years. And the class of 2020, there's been a lot of obstacles along the way, but our kids persevere and they're up for any challenge. And so I've been really proud to see how they've grown. I'm sure I always think about what they've missed, but really you have to realize what they've gained. They've gained friendships in a different way. They've gained strategies to overcome. They definitely are strong individuals, and they'll show that wherever they go. To every senior who's feeling like they've missed something, you have to remember what you've gained. You've gained unencumbered time with your family. You've gained challenges, and you've gained strength to overcome them. You've really gotten to show who you are, and really what's most important is being who you are and being true to yourself and diving into the future. And the future is always unknown, so this is one obstacle to overcome. I'm holding on to the hope that we can return one day to what school used to be like. Laughter in the hallway. Oh my gosh, it's gonna make me teary-eyed. Laughter in the hallway, talking at lunch, conversations about what students are feeling and what's going on in the world today. I hope that one day we can return to the normal, but right now I understand that our safety is most important. If I had a quote to share, it would be from Harry Potter. It's our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. And what that means to me is there's always going to be obstacles, but it's your choice to overcome them. It's your choice to really dive in and persevere for you to succeed. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I know at times it feels like you've missed a lot of moments, but please don't forget the moments you have gained, the friendships you've gained, the teachers you admire, and everything that you've had at Newark Memorial. You have made us proud. You've shown us perseverance. You've shown us strength. You have each other and you have these memories. While it's not what we wanted or what we wished for, it's definitely something to be proud of. So congratulations to you and your families.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the class of 2020 graduation. I want to start off by thanking all the faculty, parents, and students that made it possible for us to still have a graduation through these tragic times that have come our way. Teachers have been doing the most to make us 2020 graduates still feel special, and we greatly appreciate you all for your extended efforts. I would like to thank Ms. Canales, Coach K, and Ms. Rangel for the hard work they've put into making this year's graduation possible. I would also like to thank my parents, Phil and Kimberly Weitz, for pushing me these last 4 years to be the best student that I can be and helping me reach my full potential. They have taught me all the keys to becoming a respectful and intelligent young man. My time here at Newark Memorial was definitely a roller coaster ride, from stressing out over classes and tests, going through extreme workouts for basketball, trying to figure out how to make our school events run smoothly, and also trying to make Spirit Week great for everyone. And I would definitely take this journey again if I could. I have created a lot of memories here at Newark Memorial High School playing basketball. Coach Ashmore taught me what toughness truly is and also gave me the courage to never give up. I'd like to thank some of my teammates, AB, Jordan, Navy, Chance, Matthew, Luca, and Curtis for making this basketball season tons of fun and helping our school make it to the third round of NCS. I have also created a lot of memories going to school events. I will never forget the countless shouting that me, Tyler Bray, and Matthew Wayne did at every home football game as we cheered our team on. I will never forget the assemblies where it felt like we were going to lose our voice from screaming so much. I will never forget the amount of fun that I had dancing and vibing at every homecoming. Throughout my entire time here at Newark Memorial High School, I can definitely say I enjoyed every bit of it. For the last 4 years, I didn't think I would miss high school and having to wake up at 6 a.m. for A period every day. But I was wrong. Being out of high school for the last 2 months of what is said to be the best year of high school, I can definitely say I wish I could redo it all over again. I want to take you back to June 2016. We were graduating junior high and we couldn't wait for high school and to be seniors. Backtrack to when we got the announcement in late March saying that school was out for 2 weeks. We were all very excited that we had an extra week of spring break. Little do we know that was the last time we would sit in class together. We were all blind to how much things would escalate shortly after. Due to the recent pandemic that has occurred, it has definitely opened my eyes and gave me a reality check on how much I'm going to miss this part of my life. I'm going to miss my friends, Jordan, Miles, Hill, and AB, and I'd like to thank them for being there for me when it felt like the world was against me. I'd like to thank Mr. Shabangan for teaching me what it's like to be a gentleman and a businessman and giving me the key strength to succeed in the real world. I'd like to thank Ms. Tung for the countless tutor sessions and helping me throughout all my math classes. I'd like to thank Ms. Canales for teaching me what it's like to truly be a leader and someone that others look up to. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of my fellow senior classmates. The joy and excitement that I had when I heard I was voted senior class president was unforgettable. I want to thank you all for giving me the best 4 years of my life, and I wouldn't want to have done it with any other class. To my fellow classmates, we might feel as though we are not as special as other classes because we didn't get to walk the stage and have the graduation that we imagined. Although that is not the case, we are the strongest and most special class in history. We are the class of 2020. It is Lorenzo Weitz, your senior class president, and I am signing off. Thank you all.
I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. I've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. And why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? I play it back over and over and hear your last words. And I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. So carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. every road you take will always lead you home, home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Oh, when I see you again.
These kids have gone through the unexpected, right? We came to school one day and didn't know if we were ever going to come back. I mean, kids were joking about it. They're saying, oh, our last day of senior year, but they were joking. So to see that actually happen, they're going through a lot. And I know there's a lot more important things going on in the world right now, like people are sick and dying, but that doesn't mean that the kids aren't feeling the feelings that they're feeling. They're still upset. They don't get the same things that their siblings got or that their parents got or that we got. So they're really, really going through it and they're getting past it. So it's good. I'm proud of them. It's a struggle to we FaceTime now, so that's kind of cool. I get to FaceTime with the kids when we're meeting or planning or whatever we're doing. And so I see them upset. They're sad, but they're still doing their best to try to get through everything right now. And that's not perseverance. I don't know what perseverance is. Well, I think it's teaching them to not take things for granted. We live in this age of social media where they're just so wrapped up in themselves and their friends, and they forget about what's important, all the things around us. And I think to have those things ripped away from them so quickly, without them expecting it, they're starting to realize, we got to be grateful for what we have. We got to be grateful for everything that's around us. And even the people around us, more kids are reaching out to me now than they were before. I'm having more conversations on the phone with kids or Google Hangouts with kids than I was before, especially the seniors. I think they're realizing they didn't get their goodbyes, and it's good. That's a good thing. That's definitely a thing that I hope doesn't change. I hope that these connections are stronger because of this. I go home so happy. I get up for work so happy to go to work. Before I became a teacher, I remember dreading working and dreading having to get up and dreading just being there, but I don't have that feeling here. The kids bring me so much joy, to see them grow, to see them learn, to see them accomplish something, to see them fail even, and realize, okay, it's okay. Let me talk to you. Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's see how we're going to get past this. How are you going to grow from this? And I think that's special. I know a lot of people that don't have the same feelings with their job as I do. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I have so many people in my life that I care for and that care for me. It's like a family, especially my leadership kids. We're like a family. There's kids in here all the time wanting to talk and just hang out, and even if I'm not a part of their conversation, just having them near me, I feel like I have 100 kids instead of just one,
Yeah.
I know that there's things that I'm doing now that I wasn't doing before that are making better connections with the people around me. We get so wrapped up in our busy world, our work lives, and don't have time for this, don't have time for that. And so having this time off, yes, I'm still busy, but it feels like I do have more time to make those connections because I'm home. So I'm hoping in the future that those relationships and those connections can stay the same. I hope that people keep reaching out to each other and helping each other. I have some kids on campus that are doing some really positive things. They're natural leaders. They saw a need and they're trying to fill it. I have a girl that is going grocery shopping for her neighbors that can't do it. I have another student that is mowing lawns for people that can't do it. So it's just really sweet to see them taking advantage of this opportunity to really step up and lead, to really step up and fill the needs that are here. Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. Ooh, should I ring my cowbell?
So far, and no, they won't forget. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our hands so high, when all the world was there for us. We believed that we could touch the sky. Whenever you remember, I'll be there. Remember how we reached that dream together. Whenever you remember, when you think back on all we've done, I hope you're proud. When you look back and see how far we've come, it was our time to shine, and nobody can hold us down. They thought they'd see us fall, but we stood so tall, and no, we won't forget. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our hands so high, when all this world was there for us, and we believed that we could touch the sky. Whenever you remember, I'll be there. Remember how we reached that dream together. Whenever you remember. We claimed the brightest star, and we came so far. You know that we showed them all. No, they won't forget. Yeah. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our heads so high, when all the world was there for us, and we believed that we could touch the sky. Whenever you remember, I'll be there. Remember how we reached that dream together. Whenever you remember. Whenever you remember. Ooh, whenever you remember.
I think graduating during this pandemic is just going to shape me in a way that I won't take things for granted anymore. Being in this pandemic and having to stay at home, not being able to see my friends, it's just really taught me, like, wow, I should do what I can to be with them and do what I want to do all the time, because something like this could happen and just it could not be there anymore.
I think it's definitely going to be memorable graduating during the pandemic. I know that I talked to a lot of people who like graduated like many years before. They're like, you know what? I hate to say it, but you're kind of lucky graduating during the pandemic. Like, like, you're crazy, I'm missing all these fun stuff. And then they're like, no, you're gonna remember this. Like, I don't remember my graduation at all. Like, how was your graduation? Oh, mine was completely virtual. We had our school recording a documentary of us. We sent in videos of us cooking from home. We're stuck at home. We have to take our finals. Oh, just kidding, they canceled finals. That sort of thing, but yeah. We're fine. Don't feel sorry for us. Honestly, I think we're all doing fine. Everyone's super resilient. Everyone's adapting to it. It's really cool. I'm really happy for everyone.
We made it, we pushed through it, and we did all that we could to make this the best experience possible, and that we are proud of ourselves and we're proud of everyone who has helped us get through this.
What's up, Newark Memorial? This is so surreal. I'm Elaine Welteroth, and I went to your school. I graduated class of 2004, which makes me sound a little ancient now, which is trippy, but I just wanted to come through in my cougar gold. I don't have blue, but my socks are blue. And just take a moment to honor each and every one of you for your commitment, for your hard work, and to tell you that you deserve to be celebrated. This is a huge milestone in your life, and I know that this pandemic has interrupted all of the celebrations that you probably had envisioned and planned for, but I hope that even in the midst of the crises that we're living in right now, that you do not become disheartened, because these are the moments when greatness is produced. There is a shift right now in the world, and things that have been out of alignment are being reset. And this is an opportunity for young people like you to be heard, and for you all to become some of the solutions, to become part of the solutions that you want to see in the world. And it's a really powerful time to be young and to be alive. And so please, I know it's a hard time right now, but do not allow this to discourage you from your dreams. I am like living proof, one little example that you can come from Newark Memorial and take that anywhere you want to go. I'm in New York City, and I have found a way to persevere through a recession, which is when I graduated, and it was a tough time to get a job, and figured out how to navigate a career in media and fashion in New York City as a Black woman. And a lot of my dreams have come true, and yet there's so much more to do. And so here we are at this transitional moment in our world, in our country, and for you guys in your personal lives. And you know, I just want to tell you that transitions are our greatest opportunities for growth if we are bold and if we are brave and if we continue to persevere. I guarantee you that the lessons that you are learning right now and that you will continue to learn through this season of transition, you will carry them with you throughout your life and your career, and they will make you more resilient, even stronger, and even more bold. So don't give up. I hope that each of you are thinking big about your futures, because literally anything is possible. You've been through so much already, and you are already so strong, and you are destined for greatness. And so just, again, please don't give up on yourself, and don't get down on yourself during this moment where you might be feeling like, it's not fair, I didn't get my graduation, it's not fair, I didn't get to fill in the blank. I feel you, and it gets better from here. So do the best that you can with what you got. Have a social distancing ceremony right there at home with your family if you can, and take this time to plot your journey. Dream big. Come up with what that North Star vision for your life looks like, and start backing into that. What are the decisions that you are going to make today and tomorrow that are going to help put you on the path to the biggest version, the most exciting version, most fulfilling version of your life? And how can you be part of the solution right now when our country and our world is full of problems? Stay energized, guys. Stay focused and continue fighting for what you believe in. I'm sending you so much love. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
It definitely taught me how to balance like my schedule, like school life, work life, family life, extracurriculars, being able to adapt as well as step outside my comfort zone. I know that before high school, a lot of us might have been more on the shy side or worried to jump into new experiences. So having confidence and being able to step out and try new things is really important, and I think that it helped me a lot.
I've always been a part of Newark Unified, but as I entered high school, I began to become my own person, in that in my classroom, I sat with peers, and their opinions, like my teachers' opinions, everybody around me, the stuff that I learned, they influenced the way I am today, in that what I was taught and what I was told, I had an active environment in which I could discuss and discover what I believed in, what I disagreed with, what I agreed with, and I learned more about me as a person. But when you exist in this environment that actively encourages discussion and debate and learning, it's super duper valuable. Not many people get that experience with high schools, but New York Memorial was definitely great with that.
Well, I grew up in a very close family, a mother, father, older sister, younger sister, and we didn't have too many relatives close by, so we were always really close, my sisters and I. We're different, but also similar in the way we would kind of reach our goals and really get to where we want to be. Always listening to the words of our parents to be determined and get what we want, but also being ourselves and being unique. So I think that that was a really positive environment for me, and it really allowed me to grow.
Number one, my village is my family, my friends, and my teachers, but mainly my family. Most importantly from my family, my mom is right there. My mom didn't go to school traditionally, but she wants me to become somebody special, somebody important, somebody who's gonna make a difference. And for that reason, she pushed education very, very seriously, not in a tiger mom kind of way, but in the way that's this is important, what you do now matters, what you do now impacts you directly in the future.
Remember me, don't let it make you cry. Forever if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart.
Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Solo con tu amor yo puedo existir. Que nuestra canción no deja de latir. Solo con tu amor yo puedo existir. Si en tu mente vivo estoy, mis sueños yo te doy. Te llevo en mi corazón y te acompañaré. Unidos en nuestra canción, contigo allí estaré. Sola creas estar y mi cantar te haría abrazar. Aún en la distancia nunca vas a olvidar que yo contigo siempre voy. Recuérdame.
If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll
never fade away. Remember me, for I will soon be gone. Remember me, and let the love we have live on. Know that I'm with you, the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember
Everything seems better in hindsight. Looking back at our past, we often believe that it was better than our present, wishing we could go back to better days. Maybe this is because the past is set in stone. We can reminisce about late-night conversations with friends or family celebrations, with the benefit of hindsight to assure us about how everything will eventually play out. The future is an entirely different story. It is full of uncertainty, and uncertainty fills us with dread. However, it is the unexpectedness of life that makes the present moment so valuable. I can confidently say that a version of myself from 10 years ago never could have imagined who my best friends would be, how my hobbies would change, and where I would end up going to college. And just like that, my current self has no idea what the next 10 years will look like. It is because of this uncertainty I've realized that we must take advantage of the present, no matter what it looks like. It's true that there have been times where our present hasn't seemed very bright. The class of 2020 definitely has not had it easy, growing up during the boom of mass media, during a time where social and political injustices seem to occur almost every day. But it is because of this that we are a class of activists, people who recognize the power of their youth and aren't afraid to fight for what they deserve. We are a class that is able to take a step back and adapt to the ever-changing world around us. We are a class of patient individuals that know that every uncertainty and obstacle brings with it a lesson to be learned, a new opportunity to be explored, or new people to be met. We are a class that recognizes that every moment spent with each other is valuable, and every memory we have made together is irreplaceable. And we are most definitely a class that will go down in history. Despite not spending as much time together as most of us would have hoped, we have undoubtedly made a lasting mark on each other, and that is something that can never be taken away from us. We are so lucky to have created something in our time together that makes saying goodbye so hard. When we look back at the past 4 years, we can remember the all-nighters we pulled, the assemblies we participated in, the teachers, coaches, and staff we loved dearly, and the people we've met who will always, always hold a place in our heart. When we look forward into the future, we can see our tentative plans for the life we hope to build laid out before us, inviting us to chase them despite our fears and uncertainties. And when we look at the present moment, we did it. Now is our moment. It's time to celebrate it. It's time to learn to live life messily but fully, working hard and embracing each day as it comes. And remember that no matter where we end up, 10 years from now, we'll look back and be even more proud of how far we've come.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't fear the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay.
Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad, yeah. The only way you can know, you gave it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say,
I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I live.
hope that you spend your days and they all add up. Ooh, and when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain, but until my moment comes, I'll say,
I did it all. I did it all.
I think I'd like to share that even though we miss graduation, we miss a lot of those like senior things like prom and grad night and other stuff like that, to just appreciate like the things that we do get to do. So like I figured out that I got to read more books now. I finally got back into that after like not being able to all of high school, and I got to go back to my cross stitching and got to do all those kinds of fun things. And I finally played a video game. Like I haven't done that in so long because I just never felt like I had time. And so now that like I'm at home, and even though I don't get to do like my sports and stuff like that, so I just found like it's good to look at the things that you do get to do more.
I would tell them that this is our chance to learn from adversity. Every person has to experience their own trials and tribulations in life, and this is our experience. This is unique to us, and we have to make the best of it no matter what. We recognize that a lot has been taken from us through nobody's fault, through circumstance. But in any case, we have to adapt to our circumstances. We have to take everything in stride, and we have to come back stronger than we were before. I want to be somebody who will be actively listened to and looked upon as a source of wisdom or a source of reason. And so I want to be that balancing factor in the community to draw people back to reason, to attention, and we can work through things, good or bad, as a community.
Yeah, I think I want to be someone who understands other people and looks at different perspectives, and I'm not just super hard set in one way of thinking. I'm willing to change and like be flexible. And also I just want to be nice. Like I want to be someone that people enjoy being around and all those things.
When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above
Well, I've always believed that athletics is just a small piece of the puzzle where so many life lessons are learned naturally, and they just happen, right? Going through the process of suffering, sacrifice, perseverance, failure, all of those things just happen naturally. They're a part of athletics, and it just mirrors real life. And I've always said that, when you're able to conquer those little daily challenges, the big challenges just kind of seem easy. I do believe that, find the good in everything, and understand that temporary moments like this don't define you. And so when you're able to pull good out of things like this, situations like this, the growth that you experience, because now maybe you're not going to take for granted the time that you get to spend with your family, or the time that you get to spend in the classroom, or the relationships, and just those opportunities that we sometimes overlook because we can get so busy, and when things are just shut down on you, just find the good in what you can do, and look for the opportunities, and look for ways to continue to shine. And I say that always, but especially in times like this, there's so much opportunity when things go bad. And somebody once told me that when things become stressful, people show their true character. And I do believe that this class of 2020 has really been able to shine in this, and they have done it many times before, and they continue to do it. And so I'm just super proud of the class of 2020, because they continue to model just excellence and perseverance over and over and over again, and this time in a way that none of us ever expected. The class of 2020 to me is just a shining example of clarity and opportunity, because they've been just beat up and battered and challenged over and over again. Changes, inconsistency, lots of different things that they have had to face in these 4 years of high school, and yet they continue to be successful. They continue to shine. They continue to persevere. They continue to overcome. And so to me, they are really a shining example of what 2020 vision really is. Perfect vision of how you're still going to get to where you want to be despite all of these challenges. So to the class of 2020, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for motivating me. Thank you for teaching me so many lessons that I would not be the person I am without you. So thank you very much.
Newark Memorial has taught me that it's okay to ask for help if you need it, and that there's always going to be someone or a group of people somewhere that are willing to help you as long as you reach out and communicate. People are a lot more understanding than you would think that they are.
Newark Memorial has broadened my perspective. I'd say it's like taught me to, since it's so diverse, it's taught me to like see other people's perspectives and like be more understanding of where other people are coming from. So that's one thing it's taught me, other side from like math, like science, English. Like.
The village that got me to where I'm at, my friends, my family, specifically like my mom and my older brother, and then a lot of the teachers, like I know Mr. Goldsmith, Miss Chittle, and Mr. Johnson come to mind. Very just understanding, very nice. I mean, like I said, those people at the school are very helpful.
Okay, so the village that got me here is comprised of many people. My friends will help me study/cram for a lot of tests, help me with homework, and help me like in general get through life. And my family that put up with me for all these years, and my dance community, like I've been dancing for 13 years, and so like my friends from there like helped me understand my emotions and provided like a good distraction from school. So I needed that to get through all the stressful 4 years that is high school.
you guys are going to see it like beforehand.
Yeah, it won't be a surprise.
Dear graduating class of 2020, we have had it rough since the beginning. We were born during a time when the nation was grieving after the 9/11 attacks. We went into middle school during the Boston Marathon bombings and entered high school when mass school shootings were deemed normal. Flash forward, and it is our senior year, the year we've all been waiting for, the home stretch. During our first day of our last year of high school, we did not expect our senior year to end like this. Because of a pandemic, these last few crucial and eventful months have been stripped away from us. Let's take a journey back in time. The year is 2007. We walked into our kindergarten classroom scared and nervous to leave our parents' arms, not knowing what to expect. Little did we know we would be venturing into the most vital 12 years of our lives. A world of learning and possibilities awaits. We learned our ABCs, how to spell, how to act in front of others, and how to socialize. We learned how to care for others and how to love one another. But most importantly, we learned how to make friends, and we created new memories with new people. We spent most of our childhood watching things like Hannah Montana, SpongeBob, Wizards of Waverly Place, and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. People had the Bieber fever, and there was a moment in time where the whole world fell in love with One Direction. A dull moment? There was never one. But it all happened so fast. After the awkward junior high moments, we went straight into our first year of high school, the quote-unquote best 4 years of our lives. We went into freshman year with so many expectations, and it was nothing like the first High School Musical, or the second, or even the third. But we went in looking forward to so many high school aspects, like joining clubs and leadership, joining sports, homecoming week, football games, prom, and even grad night. And there were so many things that I didn't know I could achieve, like being your ASB president and homecoming king. But never in my entire high school career did I imagine we would go out like this. To the one and only class of 2020, I would say I am sorry. Sorry that we didn't get to have a senior sleepover, senior sunset, or senior dish day. Sorry we didn't get to have a prom. Sorry that we missed out on going to Disneyland with the entire class. Sorry that we didn't get to have a proper graduation. But instead of saying sorry, I want to say thank you. Thank you for all the lessons learned, for the friendships gained, for the stressful skit days, for the amazing spirit weeks. Thank you for all the assemblies, for the many touchdowns and buzzer beaters, for all the crazy dances. Thank you for all the high school memories, which I now hold close to my heart. And thank you for teaching me what is really important in life. Our class in particular has lost so much, and we cannot deny how much our eyes have opened up to the reality of our current world. Recently, we were forced to reevaluate the importance of human connection, and we've learned to value the little things in life. If I had known that March 16th was my last day of senior year, I would have said thank you and goodbye. Thank you to the best teacher ever, Miss Canales, for supporting, loving, and caring for me like I was one of your own. Thank you to Christine, Sabrina, Sam, P. Falau, and Nat for all the adventures, laughter, tears, and love. Thank you Kobe, Bella, Brian, Aisea, Mandy, Ashley, and Maria for your utmost support and for showing me that it's okay to be yourself. Thank you to my ASB officers, Gianna and Angelo, for caring for me in ways that I didn't care for myself. Most importantly, thank you to my sister, my mom, my dad, and my entire family. I would not be the person I am today without your love and support. And a final goodbye to Newark Memorial. Thank you for all the memories, for giving me the best 4 years of my life, for giving me a place I could call home. If I could bleed blue and gold all over again, I would do so in a heartbeat. And to my graduating class, we have faced so much adversity and so many trials in our life. My advice to you, let's hope for a better future. I encourage all of you to look down deep inside of you and appreciate. Appreciate the education that was provided for you, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. Appreciate the future you have ahead of you, whether it be college, work, the arts, or even if you are unsure. Appreciate your friends, family, and teachers. And most importantly, appreciate the year 2020 and all the years prior to it. They have molded and shaped you to face the trials and tribulations ahead. This is only a bump in your road of success. A reminder, keep your head up. There's a whole world waiting for us. A world where we will reach for the stars and cross new horizons. A world we will create for us. You are strong. You are worth it. You are resilient and you are loved because you are the one and only graduating class of 2020. And part of the journey is the end. I love you 3000. Yours truly, Christian Bowker.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. And if you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. To find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, you can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Since we first sat down in those mini desks in kindergarten, we have been asked who we want to be. At the wise ages of 4 and 5, everything was so clear. Who doesn't want to be a fairy or a pirate? Now, standing at the edge of our next great frontier, with little more than a worn-out backpack? That question seems a bit harder. Like hikers without a map, looking forward can feel like peering into an unknown abyss. In the last 4 years, we have each carved a place for ourselves in this community. We became athletes, performers, thinkers, and dreamers, or more likely, an intersection of all these things. I am beyond blessed to have shared this journey with you. Watching you banter with staff, leave jokes and doodles for each other on classroom whiteboards, and litter the ceilings with paper airplanes, I know that we're a one-of-a-kind class. And watching you stand up for each other, take radical responsibility for your education and the state of this school district, extend grace and kindness to those around you, and always, always speak your mind, I know that we're powerful, too. Thank you. To our staff that put in hours upon hours of work to make sure that our campus was safe and maintained, that our Chromebooks were functional, and that our lunches were ready. To our families that lifted us up and pushed us forward when we weren't sure of our next step. To our teachers and coaches who went out of their way to connect with us and make us feel valued. It really does take a village to raise a child, and we're so grateful to have had you all. So what happens now? I can't say, even for myself. By 8th grade, I thought I had my life all planned out, from the length of my hair to the number of cats I would have. Then high school happened. Life happened. I met people who would change my world, mentors who would show me new directions I had never considered. I struggled, and I cried. It turns out I wasn't quite who I once thought I was. Especially now, more and more seems uncertain. Sometimes I wish that I could just fast forward to the part of life when I'm more sure, when I know what lies ahead. What do things look like from that other side? But to quote a show I've never seen, there is no other side. This is it. To those who don't quite know what the future has in store, neither do the rest of us, even if we think we do. And that's okay. Knowing where you're going is not nearly as important as knowing why. And if you don't know either yet, just go somewhere. Do things, meet people, take risks. It seems that the only certainty in life is uncertainty, and our lives are just beginning. There is so much more to each of us that we have yet to discover and develop. Hold on to those parts of yourself that feel right. Hold on to the kindness and the courage that I've seen in so many of you. Keep growing, keep learning, and above all, keep loving. It can be terrifying out there, but it can be beautiful, too. Thank you.
Now I would like the class of 2020 to join me. As a symbolic gesture to the completion of our high school endeavor here at Newark Memorial, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boys, Common Kings. Yo. We just want to say a big congratulations to Newark Memorial High School, class of 2020. Congrats, guys. This one's for you. When it feels like all you had was yesterday, don't you worry about a thing. Might not believe me, but trust me when I say today's a new day, a new day, new day. Yeah, it's a new day and a new way. Don't let the past control the path that's here today. No more problems, need more solution. Let your guidance, let the righteous lead the way. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I was lost but now I'm found. Oh, cause every king deserves a crown. Oh, nothing not gonna bring us down, down, down. When it feels like all you had was yesterday. Yesterday. Don't you worry about a thing. Might not believe me, trust me when I say today's a new day, so throw your broken crowns away. Today's a new day, a new day, new day, yeah. Hey, feeling it's a new day, new dawn, new rising sun shining. They've been trying to find me, I was stuck out on that island, but I started smoking signals with my people in the shaman. Walking on the clouds, looking for the silver lining. I just want to fast forward, yesterday was rotten. Today's gonna be on mine, the mother body's forgotten. We gon' keep on rocking, cause ain't no other option. When you roll with kings and queens, better days are quiet. When it feels like all you had was yesterday. Yesterday. Don't you worry about a thing. Might not believe me, trust me when I say today's a new day, so throw your broken crown away. Yeah. When it feels like all you had was yesterday. Yesterday. Don't you worry about a thing. Yeah. Might not believe me, trust me when I say today's a new day, so throw your broken crowns away. Oh, today's a new day, a new day, new day. I was lost but now I'm found, cause every king deserves a crown. No, they not gonna bring us down. No way, today's a new day, a new day, new day. Today's a new day, so throw your broken crown away.
Love is giving up on what you want to find of everything that you need.
Get him!
Love is easier said than done.
Oh man, nice. That's gonna be cool.
Love is listening without a reply.
Congrats, dude.
Response to trying to solve your problem. Love is keeping you dreaming, feeling your pain till your pain becomes ours. I will be still.
You wanna throw your cap up in the air? Yeah, go ahead. Nice, nice, nice.
I will be still. Love is more than a song you sing when your heart is full of hallelujah. Love is showing a path to a dark night of the soul. Does something to you.
Yeah, and my neighbor tried to tell me it wasn't.
When no one's around, best that I can. Love is trusting that I am enough to become what love demands. I will be still. I will be still.
This whole part's going in the credits.
No mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain low enough. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be right by your side. I will be still. I will be still. I will be still. And remember that I ain't in control. Give me peace surpassing all that I know. 'Cause I will be still. Oh, I will be.
Hi everyone, it's Lisa Ling, executive producer and host of This Is Life on CNN. And before I start, I just want to say one thing to Newark Memorial's class of 2020, and that is congratulations! This is such an exciting and important and consequential day for all of you. I know it certainly has been quite a year, and I'm sure that many of you are probably pretty disappointed that you're not going to be walking across the stage and accepting your diploma in front of close family members and friends because you have just worked so hard for this day. But obviously, these are unprecedented times that call for unprecedented measures. But when you think about it, it's during these times of crisis when leaders emerge. You have just spent years in an exceptional and diverse institution that celebrates differences and comes together in times of crisis. And although one aspect of your education has come to an end, the best leaders are the ones who are always wanting to learn and adapt with the ever-changing times. And your generation certainly has experienced your share of change in your lifetime. President John F. Kennedy once said that leadership and learning are indispensable, and I truly agree with that. And so here is my question to you. As your generation is starting to stand up, I know that some of you have taken to the streets to protest institutional racism. Some of you are active on social media demanding justice for those overlooked in our society. And I realize I'm quite a bit older than all of you, but what we're experiencing in the world right now can probably best be defined as the most defining moment of our lives. I mean, we're living through a period that will be written in history books in perpetuity. A global pandemic, the biggest civil rights movement in history. These are moments that you will probably tell your kids about, and your kids may even tell their own kids. So that question is, where did you stand and did you lead? And when I say that, I don't mean did you run for political office or did you go on to run a company. What I mean is, did you stand up for people who may not have been able to stand up for themselves? Or were you a friend to another human during a time of need? You are leaving Newark Memorial with things that not all young people have been able to receive. Of course, a great education, but equally as important, especially now, a deep appreciation of your fellow humans, irrespective of where they come from or the color of their skin. What other school can claim to have Polynesian, Tahitian, Vietnamese, Black, K-pop, and Filipino clubs, among others, represented in their HATS program? I know that it was disappointing that you weren't able to hold the event this year to celebrate such unique cultures due to COVID-19, but still, what an incredible amalgam of so many different worlds present in one school, in your school. As the great Mahatma Gandhi once said, our ability to reach unity in diversity will be the beauty and test of our civilization. When you really stop and think about it, you have achieved that at Newark Memorial. You have been tested and you have reached unity in diversity. I know it hasn't always been easy and there have been hard times along the way, but you give us all hope that we can be better. I also have to mention the ways in which you've served your community. They have been ways that have been truly awe-inspiring, from blood drives to superhero runs, crochet drives to the environmental club cleaning up beaches and parks all over the Bay Area. You are a community that recognizes the importance of giving back, something that will serve you so well as you enter a world that needs a hand now more than ever. I know that you are entering this world with a lot of unpredictability, but always remember that with unpredictability comes opportunity. There has never been more of a need in the world for smart, ambitious, and compassionate young people. There has never been more of a need in the world for you. Newark Memorial Class of 2020, you are our greatest generation, one that will have endured the unspeakable and gone on to do great things and change a world that so desperately needs you. Newark Memorial Class of 2020, my most heartfelt congratulations.